You looking for something, Tanner?
I can't find my glasses.
Your glasses?
My glasses.
Well, Tanner,
What?
here's your glasses.
Oh, thanks, dude.
And that's a perfect segue.
How come?
Because, hey, Tanner,
Hey, Ben.
have you ever seen Scooby-Doo before?
Let's reel it in.
That's good podcasting right there.
Scooby-Doo. My voice cracked.
Scooby.
Do you hear it?
That's good podcasting
Oh,
right
no. Dang
We're-
it. It cracked, bro.
there. Do it again. Do it again. That was a good howl.
I was like, I had a funny idea to like interrupt you just by singing it, and I just like ruined it.
Backfired.
Oh, dang it, dude.
Well, hey.
Scooby-Doo.
Hey, guys. We're
Hey.
talking about Scooby-Doo this week.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. And
Man.
Tanner, what Scooby drinks do we have today?
Scooby drinks. I got Arizona kiwi strawberry.
And I have Arizona white tea blueberry.
White
It's
tea.
white
White tea was my nickname in high
tea.
school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right here. Ooh, that crack. 99 cents, everyone.
There you go.
Let's try it.
It was $1.29, actually.
That's good. I've never had this one before.
Is it good?
Yeah, I'm actually not too into kiwi, but this is actually really good. I think it tastes more strawberry.
Okay, that's good. I love blueberry. I love blueberry, so this is good.
Can I try it?
Yeah.
And you try mine?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Mine tastes really sugary.
Yeah.
Okay, so Scooby-Doo, huh? We're watching
Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo.
Just to clarify, the live-action Scooby-Doo from 2002.
Yes.
Yes.
Not the new. Have you seen Scoob?
I have seen Scoob.
I did not see it yet.
It's not that good.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a kids movie, so I don't want to be too, I don't know, critical about it. But
Yeah.
it tried to set up like this Hanna-Barbera universe from like
Oh,
all
really?
the Boomerang shows.
Yeah.
It just tried to like pull them all in. And I'm like, I don't care about the Hanna-Barbera characters anymore.
I don't even know what that is, bro.
It's like the Caveman. It's like Yogi Bear.
Oh.
It's
what?
the Jetsons. It's Flintstones.
What's the name
It's
of the place you said?
He-Man.
What's the name of the thing you called it?
Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera?
Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera?
Han-
Barbera.
I don't know.
So the
something like that.
HBCU, the Hanna-Barbera Cinematic Universe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Weird. I don't like
Going
it.
head to toe with the Falcon Man.
Excuse me?
Falcon Man and his dog.
Sam Wilson?
Nope.
Hold on, bro. Did I ever tell you about the time that it was when Civil War came out?
Mm-mm.
And on Twitter, they did this thing. It was for the Avengers movie where you voted Team Cap or Team Iron Man, right?
Okay, yeah.
And if you voted for team or either team, you get a personalized video from one of the actors. Like if your name is like one of the generic names, like for example, Andrew.
Yeah.
Like Andrew voted. Like I'm sure like Maddie. I'm sure like Ryan. Or all these names that are like really generic that you can just kind of pick out of a list.
Xander. Or like is it their
Xander.
lips moving, and they just put like a random name over
Yeah.
it. Someone else saying the name.
They're just like mouthing the word like
Watermelon.
Patrick, but it just says
Yeah.
Tanner. Yeah.
Perfect.
But so you did that, but then like if it wasn't like a normal name, like apparently mine isn't in that list. It just said, "Man, you chose the right name, dude." And it was Sam Wilson. It was Anthony Mackie
Okay, yeah.
doing these videos for Team Iron or Team Cap.
Okay.
And there's a video of my best friend Andrew. Talk Time with Andrew podcast. Check it out. Plug in my other podcast on this podcast.
Boom.
Me and Andrew, he did that too, and he voted Team Cap. And there's a clip on Twitter
Okay.
of Anthony Mackie going like, and it said Andrew, like you chose Team Cap, like, and he in the video Anthony Mackie goes, and I quote, this is literally how it goes. He goes, "Andrew, Team Cap, you're winning, my man. Welcome."
Perfect. That would have
And-
made my day if I was Andrew.
I think mine, dude. Hello.
So sorry.
I think mine was Anthony Mackie standing next to Stan Lee when he was still alive,
Okay.
and be like, he's like, "Team Cap, the big man approves," or something like that.
Okay.
But like, it was really, it was really funny.
Did you hear that Anthony Mackie went into like a Target or something like that back when Winter Soldier came out, and he went in and signed all of the posters with Falcon on it, and then
Oh,
one of
really?
the employees there saw him doing that. Like, you can't do that. He's like, hey, it's
Why?
It's me. It's me. Like
Oh, for real?
I'm just signing it. And then the employee made him pay for all the posters that he signed because he quote unquote vandalized them.
What?
So I'm guessing the employee like wasn't too familiar with the MCU
He
because
was
they just
a
thought this random
DCU
dude
fan.
was yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you're not Batman. I don't care.
I do not like the DCU, bro.
I don't like the movies.
Mm.
But I like DC better. 100%.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. Pretty much just because
Oh.
of Batman.
Okay.
They do some really. I'll say.
Go ahead.
They do some really good animated DC movies and shows.
Okay.
Like Batman: The Long Halloween,
Okay.
Under the Red Hood. Those are
Okay.
some of the best Batman movies that exist, and they're like animated.
I've never heard of them.
They're good. If you care about Batman, you should check them out.
What about
They're like all on HBO
What about
Max,
Dark Knight?
so
Notoriously one of the best Batman movies.
that's the best one.
That's the best Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the new Batman trailer that came out?
I did see the new Batman trailer.
I am so pumped.
Okay. My opinion on
I
it.
am not nervous if it's going to be good or not at all. Like, it's going to be good. It's going to be good,
Okay.
right?
I love the Batman scenes.
Okay.
Him as Bruce Wayne, the hair is what throws me off.
I
I don't know if I can get into it.
the My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Hollywood Undead?
No.
You never listen to Hollywood? Oh, I think that's
Mm-mm.
probably a little above your time though. But
Gotcha.
no,
I mean, it
Yeah,
showed
I
it
don't
showed
know.
the Penguin. It showed the Riddler. Paul Dano is one of my favorite actors, and he is going to be the Riddler.
was the Joker in it too? Because they had Joker faces on some of the characters.
No, those are just skull faces. Like their faces were painted white with skulls. on
Oh, okay. I
was-
see.
that
When
was
I
like a-
saw
that
the
was a
question
different-
mark
different
on
name.
in the cup,
them.
I was like, the Riddler.
Like that's not Jim Carrey.
That's not Jim Carrey. Yeah, but okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it. But I'm a little nervous about.
Yeah.
I don't know. They
Did you know they did
too many
go for it.
Batmans, bro. Way
Lot of-
too many Batmans.
Well, in the new Flash movie, there's going to be the Ben Affleck Batman, and then Michael Keaton is coming back to play Batman, and then
wait, how? Like two Batmans in the same universe?
yeah, it's a Flash movie, so he's doing different universes. The same way the MCU is doing different like multiverses, the
Yeah.
DCEU is doing like the exact same thing.
Really?
So some people think that they're going to cross over, like in the next couple of years. Like it's a super secret project, just because both are doing multiverse storylines right now.
No.
So
Really?
we'll see.
We'll see.
I don't think the DCEU has their act together yet to
No,
be able to
I don't think so
go
either.
head to head with Marvel.
I mean, if people
Henry
like
Cavill isn't even Superman anymore, so I don't know what's happening with that.
right, and if people like the Zack Snyder cut over the original Justice League, then that says something too.
Yeah,
You
for
like
sure.
the Snyder cut more?
100%. I don't care if it's
How
4
long is it
hours.
again? Like 4 hours?
4 hours, yeah.
Wow. I mean, I
I
haven't
watched
seen
it at
either.
2 a.m. to 6 a.m. like the second it came out,
for real.
and then the app crashed like 7 times because everybody was watching.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen either of them. I don't really care about DC that much.
That's
I don't
fine.
think I haven't. I heard Wonder Woman 1984 looked really hype, but I heard it wasn't good.
It's pretty bad.
See, that's
Pretty
what
bad.
I'm.
But the first
that's,
one, but the first one I like a lot.
see, that's where I'm going into it, bro. Like to me, I feel like every Marvel movie, and maybe it's a curse. Every Marvel
A
movie,
curse.
in my opinion, is just always good. There's not
Yeah.
besides Thor: Dark World, which
And
I
Black
wasn't even
Widow.
a fan of MCU
Mm-hmm.
at that point. What was the other one?
Black Widow.
I liked Black Widow.
I didn't care for it.
I
but
kind of liked it. I liked.
if it came out 7 years ago, it would have been good.
I just liked how there wasn't like a romance for her.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was good.
Yeah.
I like best part of the whole movie was her sister.
Florence Pugh.
Oh yeah.
She is my favorite actor working today. She's at like
For real?
the top of the list.
What else was she in?
She's in Midsommar. She was in The Little Women, not reboot,
Oh okay.
but like remake, I guess. She's gonna be in a movie with Harry Styles called Don't Worry, Darling. It's a murder like thriller mystery movie.
Dude, I'd be down to see that.
She is phenomenal, and she's going places for sure.
Oh, good for her.
Take it from me, a big Hollywood
I
exec.
just took it from you.
Thank you, thank you. Did you know that Batman did back in the day, like the animated series? They did a crossover with Scooby-Doo. I had the VHS. It was a Batman Scooby-Doo episode.
You're joking.
I'm not joking.
We're literally doing this. How it goes back into it. We're literally taking the Batman conversation and moving it to Scooby Doo, and it actually works.
It actually works.
That's amazing.
That's good podcasting right there.
We need to talk about Scooby Doo.
Pound it.
But real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
Okay. I did bring something.
Yeah?
Um,
Oh, boy.
mocha wafers, but today they're gonna be today they're gonna be Scooby snacks. I
Like
already
more
ate some.
sunglasses, but
I got this at a I don't know what the ethnicity of it is. It's a sandwich shop
Okay.
across the street from my work, but it's like also a deli store
okay.
where well, this word is Napolitanke.
Napolitanke.
Donkey.
Donkey.
But they're like mocha flavored wafers, and I figured this
Sweet.
could be our Scooby snacks for tonight.
All right. Thanks,
So,
bro.
You want to try one? And
Yeah.
I'll try one.
Yeah.
Well, I already had a lot already, but
Oops, I grabbed 2.
you still
bad.
did. Okay.
This is what you want.
Hmm?
This is what the listeners want.
This is what you guys asked for. It's kind of dry, but it's
If only
good.
I had a drink to wash it down with.
Okay, dude.
I
So
do.
Scooby-Doo, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it. What year did it come out? What's it rated? Do you know this?
Came out in 2002,
Sweet.
and it's PG. And I'm gonna sum it up.
And I'm gonna sum it up.
And I'm gonna sum it up in 5 minutes.
All right, are you ready?
Literally not even 5 minutes. I'm gonna go through this pretty quick.
Okay, we're gonna. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
5-minute countdown, everybody. Here we go. 3, 2, go.
So, Mystery Incorporated, Fred, Velma, Shaggy, Scooby, Daphne, all are at a factory investigating a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And then they figure out the ghost is, spoiler alert,
Old Man
person.
Smithers,
Old Man
the
Smithers.
creepy janitor.
I am the lover boy of George Clooney in proportions, is what he says.
Keep going.
Anyway, so Fred takes credit for solving the mystery, and Daphne gets upset by. Velma gets upset by that. I feel like I'm gonna do that a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but I grew up with Scooby-Doo. Velma gets upset, and she says, "I quit," and then Daphne's like, "No, I quit," and Fred's like, "I'm out of here," and Scoob's like, "Where am I gonna quit?" And Shaggy says, "No, man, friends don't quit." And then it jumps to
No,
Shaggy,
man.
Shaggy and Scooby smoking pot in the mystery van.
What?
They're not smoking pot.
Oh.
They're cooking hot dogs.
They're
But there's
cooking
smoke
hot
coming
dogs.
out, so it looks like it. And then the whole gang gets invited to Spooky Island.
Yep.
An amusement park, and they don't know that they're all invited. Like once they
Mhm.
see each other in the airport, they're like, "I don't want to do that. I don't want to go." But they all go anyway.
Yeah.
To solve a mystery because people on the island are acting kind of strange,
Mhm.
kind of spooky, and
Okay.
Mr. Bean is the one running the operation.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So
Great
they
actor.
all split up.
James Bean.
James Bean. And they you got that James Bean daydream. Oh man. Green in your eyes. Green because when they get
Yep,
yep. All right. And then so they all split up right off the bat to try to solve the mystery on their own. They're not working as a team. And then they all split up and try to figure things out. The suspects are a voodoo guy, Mr. Bean, and then who's the other person that's a suspect?
The guy on the
The guy like leading the tribe of people, the bald dude who's like leading the spooky trapped
Oh,
souls.
it's
It's like a reggae tribal chant, and I wasn't hating it. I was
Yeah.
actually really vibing with it.
Yeah, me too. I downloaded it.
Oh, really?
SoundCloud. Go ahead.
Okay. And then they all get in a spooky castle where some stuff is going on. It looks like some brainwashing things. And they realize, hey, if we're going to solve this mystery, we have to do it all together. And that happens because Fred's like, hey, Velmster, you're part of the gang now. She's like, you think you're going to just say a name and 2 minutes and 30 seconds are left and I'm going to join the gang? Because you're exactly right. That's what happens. They all get back together. They go back to the island, and then all the monsters on the island break out and breathe stank breath onto all the people and take over their minds and their souls.
Mhm.
And all their souls go into a big freaking punch bowl in some cave. And so it's the monsters living inside of them, and they use like really, really not outdated 2000s lingo.
Yep.
To talk to each other like yo yo yo
Word.
word dog
Dog,
and
diggy
then
dog.
Scooby-Doo an actual dog. I said I was gonna take that long, but I have like 2 minutes left now.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, and then so it's up to Scooby and Shaggy and to fix everything. And then is Daphne also? It's Scooby and Shaggy, and then the Shaggy's quote unquote girlfriend who are like solving things, but
Yep.
she's possessed. Scooby sees it,
What?
and he's like, she's like Riza Ran, like she's not a man, bro. Like she's not a man. Like she's a man.
Please keep going.
Okay, I'm sorry. And then she talks like a man, and then
She's the man.
she's the man, and then like they fall into a hole, and that's where the ritual is happening, and Shaggy finds like the punch bowl of all their souls and takes them out 1 minute and 9 seconds, and then all their souls go quote unquote back to their right bodies, but they don't because they get mixed up. And then Fred is Daphne, and they all get switched up. But then eventually, all their souls get back to the right person.
Right.
And that all works out, and then they join up together and solve the mystery in the cave and find out that Scrappy Dappy freaking Doo is in Mr. Bean's body,
What?
controlling everybody as a robot. And then he takes the souls and becomes like ultra big Scrappy Dappy Doo and starts just like punching the walls and just like throwing people around. And then he has the triangle in the chest where he holds the souls. And then Shaggy gets on the pincher thing and grabs it and takes it off. And
Right.
then Scrappy is back to normal size again. The gang is back together. The newscast and the Coast Guard comes up to the island, and Fred's taking credit for it. But then he's like, "Nah, I think Velma should take it from here." And then there's a after credit scene where Shaggy and Scooby-Doo eat really hot peppers, and that's the movie.
That's the movie, man, with 7 seconds left.
Boom! I told you I
Woo!
was gonna use the whole time, bro. I told
You
you.
used 4 minutes and 53 seconds. Come on now.
That
Good
was
job,
fun.
man.
I actually had fun summing that up,
Dude,
and that speaks to how
what we think of it now.
much
and
I
then.
enjoyed this movie watching it again.
Okay. Are we going into then and now?
Oh, we're going to then and now. So Tanner, take it away with your then,
Okay.
and perhaps your now.
Yeah, dude. Okay, then. Dude, this movie is always so fun to watch. Like, I could go, like, years without seeing it, and every time I turn it on, I'm always having a good time. Like, I remember one of the first times I ever saw this movie was, do you remember when, like, Nickelodeon would, like, have, like, Friday night movies, and it'd be, like, 8 o'clock?
Oh yeah,
And they'd be like, yo, they're like, hey, we're watching this movie.
Nick at Night, brother.
Yes, and even though like you have the DVD, there's something different about it, like being on TV and you like I
Watching
get to
it
watch
live.
it on TV, you
Yeah.
know. And I did that. I remember when I was a little kid. I don't remember how old I was. Well, 2002 was when it came out, so I was like 5, I think, 5 or 6.
Something like that. Yeah, I was too, but I didn't see the movie till like much later.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like 6 years old or whatever, and I remember like going over to my neighbor's house. He was a couple years older than us, but I remember me and my brother would go over to his house and we watched it in his basement and ate like Pop Rocks. And that was the first time I ever watched it, and it was. I remember I had so much fun watching it. And every few years I try to watch it because I always just, I love it. And now that I'm an adult, like I catch the innuendos.
Mm-hmm. Oh, bro, this is
littered with them.
This is like borderline not a kids movie, like
Oh, yeah.
borderline.
Borderline.
And I'll talk more about that later.
Okay.
But yeah.
So that was my then. I had a great time watching that, and now I still love it, man.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is I heard that like this movie is like it is kind of not a flop, but it was kind of like it was weird how like
It got really bad reviews.
it was, which is weird because like it's such like a great, like everyone loves it.
Yeah. It's Scooby-Doo live action. It's the only time that's been. I mean, they did it a
It's
couple times on
2002
Cartoon
CGI.
Network. Yeah. Yeah, and all the reviews said like that the CGI looked really bad, and I just figured that it looked bad because it's 2002. But I guess for 2002 it was bad as well.
Maybe.
I don't know.
And
I was
guess
a baby, bro. I don't know.
what's weird too is like I think they also like I also kind of heard that like they're making fun of the characters. Like
Oh, yeah.
Daphne's damsel in distress,
Mm-hmm.
Velma's super smart, disconnected, and Fred is a douche.
It's kind
and
of like
Shaggy and Scooby are stoners. Like,
yeah, pretty much. It's kind of like the iCarly revival, where like they're all
haven't seen
grown up now,
Okay.
but like it's adult jokes and like language and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
kind of felt those vibes watching this. Like they
Okay.
weren't grown up; they were still, they've always been adults, but it was for a more adult audience, but it's still a kids movie.
yes,
Because people grew up watching Scooby-Doo, are still gonna watch Scooby-Doo, and they just wanted them to enjoy it as well as much as kids.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. But yeah, so my now is still love it, still good, awesome in my opinion. So
100%.
the sequel's good too. I actually like the sequel as well.
Oh
but
yeah, what
Monsters
Monsters
Unleashed?
Unleashed? Yeah.
there's always something to me about the first one being the best one though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
It's
even
definitely
though
it's definitely better than the second one.
like, and that's like even to say like Star Wars, New Hope, and then Empire Strikes Back. Like everyone loves Empire Strikes Back.
Mm-hmm.
I always love New Hope. Same thing with Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire. I always love Spider-Man 1. Like even if Spider-Man 2 is notoriously better, or the one because I think it's one of the best superhero movies. What people say, Spider-Man 2
Oh, for sure.
with Doc
yeah.
Ock, and I love Spider-Man 1 more than that.
Hot take. I like Spider-Man Far From Home more than Spider-Man 2.
Really?
Like Spider-Man 2, I mean,
Really?
Into the Spider-Verse is the top. Like, that's the top one.
That's your favorite.
That's my favorite one. And then it's Far From Home, and then it's Spider-Man 2. Couldn't
Interesting.
tell you why. I also just really like Jake Gyllenhaal, so that's probably like 95%
He
of the
killed that
reason.
role.
Yeah,
He knew the assignment.
perfect. He knew the assignment.
Yeah,
Just like Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. He knew the assignment.
that's right. Okay, what is yours then and now?
Yes, so growing up, Scooby-Doo was my life. Scooby-Doo was my life. I had a
What?
I had my mom buy me a mystery machine that unfolded, and then it had all the characters in it.
Oh,
So I
okay.
had like little Scooby-Doo action figures that I still have like in some bin in my closet.
Okay.
But I still have the mystery machine, and my childhood blanket like that I had for years
Scooby
was a Scooby-Doo blanket. It was a blue
Okay.
blanket with pictures of Scooby-Doo all over it,
Oh, cool.
and I called it my doobie. I didn't even know what that meant, but I called it my doobie.
The Doobie Brothers.
The Doobie Brothers.
Do you know who the Doobie Brothers are?
No, but I know what that doobie is weed.
Oh, duh.
I called it my doobie, and like people was like, he's
They're-
calling it his
oh,
doobie.
he's a stupid little kid. Yeah,
Stupid
right.
little kid.
Right.
But much like most of the other movies you've talked about, I watched this on my grandma's box TV,
Nice.
and so it always skipped at the part where he finds the hamburger bag in the woods, all the way to the part where they're in the creepy castle watching the training video scenes. So I missed that like 15 minutes every time I watched this movie, and I was able to watch all the way through now.
You're like, I'm missing a big
I'm like,
plot
I always like try to skip ahead of it and try to beat it real quick, but I can never.
Jeez.
I was so frustrating.
You know, one more thing too. I
Yeah.
guess I'll ask you, but this is something I did. Did you ever go to the store and then have the Scooby-Doo graham crackers and pretend they
Mhm.
were Scooby snacks?
Bro, you thought the Scooby-Doo graham crackers are good. Have you ever tried those
The
Scooby-Doo
fruit snacks?
Woo! I could live off of those. I probably couldn't for very long, but I would die.
You know what the downside
those.
of it is, though? Remember when they replaced Scooby the blue color? It used to be a light blue,
Mm.
almost kind of like your hat, bro.
21 Pilots Take Over tour hat.
Yeah,
Saw them in concert, bro. Really good.
good man.
Yeah.
But it was almost that blue, and now it's more like this Toy Story cover blue, or the side of it, I should say.
Like a darker shade of
It's
blue.
but man, it's different. It's two different gummies.
Yeah.
The original,
Mm-hmm.
we'll have to look at. Can we post it right here?
Yeah.
These ones were the best.
The
Okay.
light blue ones.
The light blue ones were
Miss
the
me with
best.
these dark blue ones.
The dark blue ones
apparently.
suck. They suck.
I feel like they have green ones now, like the green box. If they
Green
even still-
box.
if they even still have.
You
I
mean
feel
the
like
mystery machine?
Yeah, like it was like a mystery machine green fruit snack box
Oh,
with like a picture of the mystery machine in the front of it.
you know, I don't know. I mean, I haven't had Scooby Doo fruit snacks in a while, but there's
Yeah.
the best meme page I follow is called Scooby Doo fruit snacks.
That's good.
So-
That's good.
But
That's good.
they were bomb, dude.
That's good. I'd still eat those today.
You know what what my dad did?
What
when-
did your dad did?
Shut up, man. Something we did for Super Bowls, we would get Scooby Doo graham crackers, and my dad would get the it was like a pre-made remember Philadelphia cheesesteak
Yeah.
or cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake.
You know, like the cream
Yeah.
cheese brand.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia had a tub of cheesecake filling, and we'd take graham crackers and dip them, the Scooby Doo graham crackers and dip them in like
That's
mini
pretty great.
cheesecakes, and they were awesome. We should have done that. I should have brought that.
I think you just like unlocked a memory in my brain. 'Cause
Okay.
I definitely remember dipping something into that, whatever you just said it was. Like
The
a
cheesecake
type
filling?
of graham cracker, and I don't know if it was Scooby crackers or not. But we
Huh.
might have done the same thing as a kid.
Wow,
But like I had that taste in my mouth.
That's
again
weird.
Of like that of the
of the
cream. I forgot what it was called.
Right. Okay.
But
right.
this is one of the best movies ever made. This is in my like no joke, it's
Shut
in
up.
my top 10. I know
For real.
just because of pure nostalgia. Just because, like, for 7 to 10 years of my life, I was just like a Scooby-Doo boy.
Okay, fair.
And I think it's great. I mean, Matthew Lillard. You want to talk about somebody who knew the assignment?
I know. I don't want to
Freaking-
overuse
he-
that term, but
he
is Scooby.
Shaggy. He is Shaggy. I know.
Scooby. You know what I meant. But
Yeah.
dude, yeah, no, he perfected the role.
And I had just watched him
Perfected it.
in Scream. I just watched him in Scream a little bit ago.
Oh, okay.
And then watching this movie, I'm like, I'm getting my Matthew Lillard content in this week.
Yeah.
And he's great. I don't know. I know he was in 13 Ghosts. I don't know what happened with him because he's great in everything he's in that I've seen him in so far.
I've only seen him in Scooby-Doo 1 and 2 and Without a Paddle. Those are the only movies I've seen Matthew Lillard in.
I don't think I've seen Without a Paddle
It's pretty good.
because I've always had my paddle with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but he is Shaggy, dude.
For sure.
He killed it.
Um.
He made it look believable that he was talking to like a fake CGI
Yeah,
dog.
I don't know if it was a person or not, or if it was just like a green inflatable dog-shaped thing. But
Yeah.
I mean, he was talking Scooby the whole time.
Yeah.
This movie's a lot more adult than I remember it.
Okay.
The first line of the movie is, "Okay, now I really have a wedgie, and this ghost keeps grabbing my butt." Those are the first 2 lines of the movie.
I didn't know this. Okay.
And they just like change shirts halfway through on the island, and they just super low V cuts like the entire way through. Like
okay.
the rest of the movie. And like just a lot of the jokes, like, "You're marking your territory." Like just seeing Scrappy Doo pee on Daphne was just very unsettling. Did not appreciate that.
True.
That was not good.
Well, and the whole fact of like Shaggy and Scooby are stoners the entire movie.
Oh yeah.
There's the part where like
The girl's name is Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
Yeah.
He's like, well, that's like my favorite name.
Well, that's like my favorite thing, man. That was a bad one. That was a bad
I can
one.
do a Shaggy impression too, like
Okay.
Scoob, like let's get out of here,
Like Scoob.
Dang, dude, you
I
do it
got-
better.
I can do like the cartoon one. I can't do the Matthew
Like
Lillard one.
Scoob. Yeah. Then there's the whole.
I can do a good Scooby too. You want to hear it?
Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, here we go.
It's really good.
Wait, should I do mine first so we can see how good yours is?
Yeah,
gonna
go for yours.
be?
That's good. Hey Shaggy, where my Scooby snacks at?
Are you?
That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good.
No, it's not. You want to hear my Shaggy impression?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm out of high side and blue.
Spot
Wasn't
on,
me.
bro.
Wasn't me.
Come
Come on, man. He had to see. That was from Holes,
that's
dude.
good.
Shaggy.
That's good.
That song was from Holes.
Whew. There's
Well,
so
and I was gonna say the
many-
stoner part too about
Yeah, yeah.
like they literally say in the that scene where it's like 2 years later and
Mhm.
Scooby and Shag are parked on the side of a beach in the mystery mobile
Yeah, all the smoke coming out.
and
the
smoke
top.
coming out, and then you can hear Shaggy say, "Talk about getting toasted," and then it just
Yeah,
shows like
yeah.
a burger on him,
Yeah.
like on a grill.
It's very self-aware.
And then one more thing it does too is like when the guy knocks on the door,
Mm-hmm.
to like we have a reservation for Scooby or Mr. Shaggy and
A
Scooby.
Mr. Rogers and a Mr.
Yes.
Doo.
And then they're like, quick Scoob, grab the stuff, and it made it look like they're hiding weed.
Yeah, yeah.
That and just like the rush of it, you know, and, like
Quick,
they
man,
open
like, grab the stuff.
they like open the door and all the smoke comes out like they were hotboxing. I love the innuendos in this.
Yeah. And there's also so many frosted tips in this movie that I think it's the only place where Guy Fieri would not stand out. So
Yeah.
that's kind of it. That's my then and now.
Mhm, yeah.
So now it's just the quotes left. I mean, not left, but
What quotes we got?
we got some quotes in a list format. I already said this one before, but I am the lover boy of George Clooney in proportions. I thought that was funny.
Okay.
This one's kind of deep, but Mr. Bean says, "That's the beauty of broken things. They can be fixed, and there lies its beauty." That was cool.
I like that.
And then the guy on the
My
phone.
voice cracked again. Did you hear it?
Just take another sip. I
I
think
just
it,
did.
it might be the Arizona cracking
Maybe
your voice.
Arizona. Yeah. Okay. Kiwi.
Yeah, I don't see it in the ingredients list, so maybe
Yeah, for sure
I
not.
don't know. Also, the dude on the phone, I got a bag of hamburgers here for you. Come walk into the deep, dark part of the woods where no one can see you. I like that one a lot.
Can I add a quote that I like?
Yeah.
There's a part where they're like, he's on the phone. He's like, I got a phone call for someone with the last name Dew.
Mr. Dew.
And the guy stands up. Do you mean Melvin Dew? He's like, Scooby.
And then when they're looking for Scooby-Doo at the very end, he's like, do you mean Melvin Dew?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Don't
you mean Melvin Dew?
Yeah. He says, hey, don't you mean Melvin Dew right here, man?
Yeah.
Scooby said that, just like that.
Hold on, bro. Scooby-Doo. Where are you?
We need some help from you now. You're not fooling me.
Scooby, where are you?
Because I can't see
Where's Scooby?
the way you shake and shiver. Spit it out.
Scooby.
You're not fooling me.
Where's Scooby?
He's
Dead.
Way to put him down, bro. He bit a kid.
Put him down. He had to bit a kid. He bit a
kid.
kid. Took a chomp on that child.
Champ.
Chomp on that child.
I'm a man of substance. Dorky chicks like you turn me on too. And then
Man, Fred was really a douche.
yeah,
in this movie.
yeah, it was. I didn't like Fred.
Yeah.
I didn't like Fred.
Okay.
Are you challenging me when they have the fart contest?
Yeah, gross.
Bro, I rewound because that's the part it would skip to, from the hamburger scene to the fart scene. So I would just
You're like, where did this
always
come
watch
from?
the fart scene, and I loved it so much. You can imagine like 5-year-old Ben like peeing his pants.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I already know.
Yeah, for sure.
What was the other scene that you peed your pants in? I think it was at Aliens in the Attic.
Oh, when Ricky starts flipping out over the car.
Yeah.
When he just runs and just like flips over the car
there you
every
go.
time. I'll go research cults on the net.
What?
That's what Daphne says. I'll go research cults on the net.
Oh,
And then like the high five.
I never caught that one.
Like, I'll go research cults on the net.
Okay.
And then they
Okay,
break
okay.
off. Oh, so the line on the house, which is like, I'm just using quotes as an excuse to talk about this. When they're at the bar, it's like, hey, this is on the house. I think that is James Gunn's voice, who wrote this movie and is also the director of Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2,
Okay.
Suicide Squad, and a bunch of other stuff.
Okay.
He wrote this movie originally as a rated R Scooby-Doo movie. Like, that was what this movie was originally going to be. And he tried so hard to, like, push for a rated R Scooby-Doo movie. And, like, the original script was, like, apparently, like, a hard R movie.
Okay.
And this is what they whittled it down to.
Really?
They're like, we can give you this. And he said, fine. Like, then you can have my work. Like, if you, like, because they took his writing and they, like, whittled it down. Like, okay, fine. I am comfortable with this being under my name. So,
Wow.
we could have gotten a rated R Scooby-Doo movie with
I would
the
have
same cast.
loved to see that.
Which would have probably been better.
I would have loved to see that.
We'll see. Yeah,
That would have been so
That'd been funny.
funny.
But the script still is out there. Like, it was a little bit different, too.
Okay.
Like, they changed, like, they went to an island instead of, like, some other place. But,
They
that movie
went
could still
to
be
an
made.
island instead of some other place.
I don't know where else they went, but, like, they changed, like, the location of where all the stuff
Okay.
took place.
Okay.
So there's that, which is kind of cool. And then Fred says, man, we got beats like it's the Liz Niz on Earth. You know what I mean, G? And I'm like, I don't, Fred. I frankly don't know what you mean.
What up, dog? And dog.
That was the next one.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And then Shaggy and Scooby go back and forth saying that your mom eats cat poop. Thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then Fred also says, someone must have spiked my root beer last night, man. Talk me down, talk me down.
When was that?
When they like pull his head out of the, like his floaty head out
Oh,
of the
yeah.
bowl.
Talk me
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let's get jinky with it instead of let's get jiggy with it.
There you go.
Beautiful. Those are the quotes. You got anything?
There's one quote where I do this with my friends sometimes. I have a few friends that I always make laugh when I do this. It's the part where they're at the airport, like right before they all like board.
Grandma Scoob.
Oh, not
I'm
that.
gonna mention Grandma Scoob.
Oh, Grandma Scoob. We'll talk about that in 1 second. But
Don't eat the cat, Grandma.
no, not the kitty. There's this one scene where Shaggy goes, "We'll just put our hands in the middle and go woohoo!"
Yeah.
And I don't know why my friends like it when I do that.
That's good. That's good. I don't know either.
Grandma Scooby.
Grandma Scooby.
Oh my
Who's dumb enough to
gosh.
fall for that?
I remember the song too. It was like,
Yeah. Oh, they made Grandma Scooby look good.
Oh my,
Bro, you thought I looked
Scooby
good?
looking thick.
You thought I looked good in my Mrs. Doubtfire costume? Bro, you haven't seen Grandma Scooby.
Wait.
I'll take a step back.
You know me. I love throwing stuff up here. This is Scooby.
And this is my grandma.
This is Ben and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
Who's hotter?
Who's hotter?
Tell us who's hotter.
Instagram poll.
Real.it.in.podcast.
Yeah, it is. The Rotten Tomato score for this movie is 30%.
No way.
Which needs to be investigated.
Oh, that's
thoroughly
so
by mystery.
sad.
And the audience score is like 39% too. But that might be because parents were upset about taking their kids to this movie. Maybe something like that. I don't know. But 30%, it's like
that is such a bummer, dude.
Scrappy Doo is behind that score, he
Yeah,
was
for
just
sure.
clicking away in his laptop, just like, oh, I hate
Scrappy Doo.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Puppy power. Yeah. So what is your Rotten Tomato score for this movie?
Okay, man. I would say out of 100.
Wow. It's like 100 options.
Did you miss the traumatizing scale completely?
Oh, I think I
I
did.
think you did, bro. I was gonna say one thing that traumatized me, bro.
Yeah.
And it was the scene where they're being chased by the.
You already know.
You already know what I'm gonna say.
Already
And
know.
it was when the girl like hits her head or something, and then like her face is demented, and then she like pulls her skin, and then slaps it back, and then just like and hugs Shaggy.
Mhm. Yeah,
That
that part
part-
always freaks me out too.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That's a no bueno.
Yeah, so I'll give it a 1 just for that.
The traumatizing scale.
Yeah, I'll give it a 2.
Well, I wasn't gonna give it a number. I was just gonna say it's not that scary.
It's not that scary.
Nah, it's okay.
No.
But my Rotten Tomatoes, bro, I would give this a 70. I love this movie,
That's
man.
like the opposite side of this. That's the opposite side of the scale. Flip it.
We go like this, guys.
You just flipped the scales. Yeah. Oh, I didn't like. I don't like that either. I don't like that I did that either. But 10 is still going. Yeah, I would watch this movie without even. Oh, he caught it. Oh, he caught it.
Got it.
Got it, guys. I would watch this movie without even needing a Scooby snack to watch it.
What would you give it?
I'd give it a 68%.
68?
68%.
There we go. Hey, that's close. It's
Yeah.
ours. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
So even out those scores, and that's what we'll give it.
We don't average.
Okay.
You have your score, I have mine, bro.
Okay.
Said this
Just-
last episode.
Okay.
Is it closing
Okay.
remarks?
I don't understand why this movie's got such bad reviews. I think the jokes do land, like for the most part.
I do too.
Maybe like during like that in 2002, like maybe it was even cringe when it came out, like all the lingo they used. But like right now, it's like, oh, that was just like cringy 2002 stuff they
Right.
said. But maybe even in 2002, they were like, ooh, that's awkward.
You gotta wonder too, because like if all the critics say it's bad, but like all the people I know who have seen it love it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I gotta wonder, like,
And like even the audience score, like just peasants like us, like apparently we don't like it either.
is this a Shark Boy and Lava Girl scenario where like we loved it as kids and we realize now it's a bad movie? But I don't realize it's a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie.
That's
though.
the problem.
We loved it as kids, and we still love it as adults.
Yeah, 100%.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
And if we could dedicate this episode to anybody, I just do want to dedicate it to Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard, who's right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, let's look at him.
Wow, he's bald now.
In the arms of an angel. Okay. All right, man. You want to plug away?
He didn't die though.
You want to plug your one link?
LaCroix Boy Ben on Instagram and Reel It In Podcast on Instagram.
Talk Time with Andrew, Grow and Go, Reel It In Podcast.
You gotta talk louder than that, bro.
Follow me. Talk Time with Andrew. Grow and Go Podcast. Reel It In
Little quieter.
Podcast.
A
And
little quieter.
and follow me at Tanner
perfect.
Reckledge on Instagram and Twitter.
Hold it. Perfect.
Thanks. You're an
That was
idiot,
good.
dude.
That was good.
Are we done? What's the movie for next week?
Movie for next week
Oh, no.
is Transformers. by
Dude, I've never seen it.
Michael
I've never
Bay.
seen it. Oh, heck yeah, dude.
There we go. All
Dang,
right.
dude.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Reel it in.
and
Keep it
Keep
real.
it real.